very much for taking the time to watch the kids while we're out, Shadow. Remember, their bedtime is at 8.
Okay, have a good time. What to read, what to read? No. Now, no way. A book of fairy tales, huh? This is perfect.
When the cat's away, the mice will play!
Here's to not sleeping.
All right, you little nasties. It's bedtime.
Aw, come on! Can't we stay up for 5 more minutes? Pretty please?
Well, I have a story to tell you, and if you all get into your beds, then you will be in for a treat.
What kind of story are you going to tell us tonight, Shadow?
I'm glad you asked, Cream. It is a story about a prince who finds himself at the mercy of an evil king. I call this fairy tale the tale of Shadow Black. Once upon a time, there was a handsome prince named Shadow Black. He was a prince from a faraway place named the Ultimate Kingdom, ruled by his evil stepfather, King Eggman. Every morning, Shadow Black would take a walk in the woods to not only get some fresh air, but to also get away from King Eggman when he was in his worst mood. He was helpful, courageous, and kind-hearted. In fact, he was so handsome that people who met the prince believed him to be the most handsome of them all. One day, King Eggman was talking to his royal minion, Metal Sonic. Usually, whenever King Eggman asked him who was the most handsome of them all, Metal Sonic's response was his master. But on that day, his answer was changed.
Metal Sonic, from the hull, who's the most handsome of them all?
It appeared that your stepson, Shadow Black, is the most handsome of them all, King Eggman.
That is a good one, Metal Sonic.
It is not a joke, King Eggman. I mean, Shadow Black is truly the most handsome of all the land.
Are you serious?
Affirmative.
Could it be so? I was supposed to be the most handsome of all the land. There must be something I could do to get rid of that prince. Princess Omelette, you ho.
Do you need me, Daddy?
As a matter of fact, yes I do. Princess Omelette, I want you to take Shadow Black deep into the forest. Once you're sure that you are far from the castle enough, you should take out his heart and put it in this box and then bring it to me.
Yes, Daddy. I won't let you down.
You have never let me down, my dear. Now run along and take Shadow Black deep into the forest. Bye-bye now. Well, Shadow Black, you may be the most handsome of all, but you won't be for long.
Just then, King Eggman sent both Shadow Black and Princess Omelette for a walk. Her father allowed her to go as deep into the woods as she pleased, but the weather was starting to get bad, making Shadow Black concerned with that and with the direction they were going. It's getting pretty dark. Maybe we should go back to the castle.
I don't want to go home now. Besides, Daddy told me that you get to take me deep into the woods. He's the king and what he says goes. Hey, what's that up there?
What is it?
I think I just saw the birds up on the tallest tree. Take a look.
I don't see anything.
They're up there, just keep looking.
What birds were they? Princess Omelette, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing. I just want to put you right to sleep so I can have your heart for Daddy.
What? But why?
You see, Shadow Black, Daddy wants to be the most handsome of all the land, and he doesn't appreciate you stealing that title from him.
Stealing? I wasn't stealing.
Silence! Now hold still, and I'll make this quick.
Not if I can help it. If you want my heart, you will have to fight me.
Chaos Spear!
Oh wait, I just remembered that this took place before Tikal and Chaos. So, Chaos Spear or Chaos Emeralds were not known for the time. Well, thanks a lot for telling me this, Captain Obvious.
Well, what are you going to do now? 'Cause I'm going to take your heart and bring it to Daddy.
No!
Hold still.
When the white Chow, who happened to be sitting around by the tallest tree, saw the prince running for his dear life, she realized that she must help him. So, she took out her sparkling bubbles and created a wall that blocked Princess Omelette from attacking him.
Get back here! I'm got it. I mustn't disappoint my Daddy. Oh, my 80s. Daddy!
Who are you?
Chow.
Chow White. I like that name. My name is Shadow Black. I am a prince for the Ultimate Kingdom. At least, I was. The current ruler for my kingdom is King Eggman, my stepfather.
Chow.
That was my stepsister, Princess Omelette. She wanted to knock me out so she could have my heart.
Chow.
Yeah, I know. It makes me sick to my stomach just thinking about it. I don't think I'm going to come back to the kingdom. If so, then King Eggman will bring me down. So I need to stay away from my stepfather for the sake of my well-being. It looks like I'm gonna need a place to sleep for tonight.
Chow.
You know just the place, and you wanna come along.
Chow.
I don't know. It is a big, cold, and probably crazy world out there, and someone could get lost. Oh, alright. You can come along.
Chow.
We better hurry up before the storm starts. Lead the way, Chow White. That was close. Whoa, there must be a big family living here. Hopefully no one minds if we chill out here for a while. Right, Chow White? 7 sandwiches, huh? I could go for a little something to eat. Besides, I am a little hungry. Veggie sandwich is my favorite. Here, Chow White, have some peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That was a good sandwich. Wouldn't you agree, Chow White?
Chow! Chow, 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 chow!
What is it, Chow White?
Chow, chow! Chow, chow! Chow, 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 chow! Chow, chow! Chow, 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 chow! Chow, 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 chow!
So, those bubbles that appeared earlier came from you, and they threw Princess Omelette off balance. Thank you very much for saving my life, Chow White. If I were a king, I would make you a royal pet of mine. I don't know about you, but all this running around has gotten me very tired. I could go for a nap right about now.
Chow, chow!
Just by looking at how much beds there are, I know that there is a big family living in this cottage. This bed is just as comfortable as my old one back at the Ultimate Kingdom. Sweet dreams, Chow White. You know, maybe this family will be kind enough to take me and Chow White in. If they do so, we'll do as much as we can to keep this house neat and tidy. A little while later, 7 commoners were making their way back to their home. They had just closed their bakery shop, located in a small village nearby. They lived in the forest because they preferred a quiet life than a noisy, busy one. What Shadow Black and Chow White didn't know was that the cottage was the commoners' home.
Ooh, another day. Another soul-baked good.
We should have some hot chocolate for our hard work today.
I agree with you, Cosmoline. I'll check on the soup to see if it's done.
Cream Orange, would you like to help us in making some hot chocolate? I would be happy to, Amy Pink.
Hey guys, what do you think we should do if we would close the bakery down for good?
I don't know. What do you think?
Maybe you can work for the royal family, like servants are nice.
You may have an idea, Tails Yellow. I would gladly serve or protect the king and queen.
Alright, I could even give a robber, a king and knight from a rival kingdom a knuckle sandwich.
Well, the soup is not done yet, but we have a little something.
Here's some hot chocolate.
Now that's what I call a world-famous hot chocolate, made in part by my girlfriend, Lavinia Green.
Thank you, Nux.
We even added some marshmallows on some of your hot chocolate. I love marshmallows on hot chocolate.
Me too.
My fellow commoners, here's to our hard work for today.
What was that sound?
I think I hear someone snoring.
It wasn't me.
It's not me either.
Then somebody else must be here.
Oh dear, it's starting to get a little louder.
Whoever's here, they are making such an awful racket. Ugh.
It sounds kinda like you when you did it last night, Sonic.
I do not snore. What about Knuckles? He snores louder than me.
What? No, I don't. I don't even snore that much, unlike you, Sonic Blue, the fastest, possibly loud snore alive.
Don't give me that. We both know that you snore louder than I do, in fact. You're the loudest snore of the entire planet.
I do not. You're such a liar.
Can't we save the argument for later? We need to find an unexpected stranger. He could be anywhere.
Tails Yellow is right. We need to go and find our snorer.
Chow chow! Chow chow!
What did you find, Cheese?
Chow 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 chow! Chow 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 chow!
Looks like Cheese wants us to follow him upstairs.
Okay. Lead the way, Cheese.
Chow chow!
Oh my gosh, I think I can hear it clearly. We're getting closer and closer to where that sound might be at.
That's our snorer.
Boy, I never saw a prince in real life before.
Neither have I, not even when a prince sleeps.
He and his show friend look like they have been sleeping for a long time.
Maybe we should wake them up so we could get some answers. Levania, why don't you use your mystic melody for this?
Okay. Here goes. Chow. Chow. Chow, chow, chow.
What time is it?
It's 5:45 p.m.
I see. Looks like we must have slept for a long time. Didn't we, Chow White? Wait a minute, Cow White. Did you just talk?
No, actually. That was me. Hello. Our sincerest apologies for waking you.
No, you're fine. What are you doing here, though?
We live here. This is our cottage. The same question goes to you. What are you doing here?
Me and my Chow friend needed some rest, so we found your cottage. It's a long story, however. Can you tell us who you are?
Sure can. Hi, I'm Sonic Blue.
And Tails Yellow.
I'm Knuckles Red.
I'm Amy Pink. My name is Cosmo Lime. My name is Green Orange, and this is my very special chow friend, Cheese Skypa.
Chow chow! And my name is Lavinia Green. May we ask for your names?
My name is Shadow Black. I am an exiled prince from the Ultimate Kingdom. This is Chow White. She saved me from Princess Omelette, my stepsister, a long while ago.
Chow chow!
Why don't you join us for dinner? We're having vegetable soup.
I think that's a great idea. Don't you, Chow White?
Chow 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 chow! Chow 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 chow!
Why are you called Prince Shadow Black?
That's because my stepfather, King Eggman, the current ruler of the Ultimate Kingdom, wanted to bring me down. With the help of Chow White, Shadow Black explained to the commoners about King Eggman's plot to kill him by sending Princess Omelette into the woods with the former prince so she could finish the job. But then Chow White rescued him with her sparkling bubbles that she blew, causing Princess Omelette to be blinded by sparkles. The commoners were shocked about the king's motive that they couldn't find it in their hearts to send the banished prince and his Chow friend away, so they took both of them in. With this, Shadow Black promised that he and Chow White will keep the cottage neat and tidy while they were away at their bakery in the nearby village. Meanwhile, back at the Ultimate Kingdom, King Eggman was talking to Metal Sonic, assuming that his daughter had completed her task to rid Shadow Black from the most handsome status.
Metal Sonic, from the hall. Who now is the most handsome of them all?
Beyond the other side of the forest, in the cottage of the 7 commoners, Shadow Black is the handsome of them all, your highness.
Shadow Black lies dead in the forest. My daughter brought me proof. In this box I present you his heart.
I beg your pardon, Kingman, but Shadow Black is still alive. Inside this box is actually a heart plushie made by your daughter, Princess Omelette.
A heart plushie. As much as I appreciate Princess Omelette for giving me this heart plushie, I am outraged that Shadow Black is still alive. I have no choice but to get rid of that prince myself, but what can I do?
If I may, your majesty.
Go on, my minion.
You could wrap Shadow Black very tightly by a vest.
I could, but that would be a dead giveaway since it would be easier for the commoners to loosen up the vest. So, that's out.
Maybe you could give him a poison hairbrush. Once he sticks it in his head, he be rebuilt like the light.
No. That won't work because it would be twice as easy for the commoners to remove the hairbrush from the prince's head. Wait, how can a hairbrush be poisoned? Anyway.
Well, it appears that there is one option left, and that is a poisoned apple.
A poisoned apple? Exactly what's so special about that?
This apple has been dipped in the sleeping potion. With one taste of the poisoned apple, the victim's eyes will close forever,
resulting in the sleeping death. I like it. Princess Omelette, you ho.
Here I am, Daddy.
Hello, my dear. Are you feeling better?
Oh yes, a lot better, Daddy. I'm sorry I didn't capture Shadow Black.
Oh, don't you worry, my dear. You did your best. Would you please bring Daddy his cloak?
Okay, Daddy. I'll be right back.
A poisoned apple is perfect. Tomorrow, I shall go to the commoner's cottage in a disguise as a peddler with a basket of apples. And when Shadow Black eats the poisoned apple, he shall fall into an enchanted sleep he will never wake up from. Not even the commoners will wake him.
Yes, but I must warn you that there is an antidote for the sleeping death.
Then I'll be the most handsome of all the land.
But your highness...
Silence. I will not allow you to rain on my parade. Just you wait, Shadow Black. Just one more day for you to be alive, and it'll be night-night forever.
The next morning, the 7 commoners left the cottage to work at a bakery in a nearby village. As promised from the night before, Shadow Black and Chow White went straight to work. He washed the dishes in the sink while she dried them and placed them back in the cupboard. They were so busy with their task that they did not see King Eggman standing outside the cottage, watching them.
Well, Shadow Black, this is it. Today is the day you will meet your fate.
Immediately following the dishes, Shadow Black swept the floor as Chow White dusted the dust off the furniture. You know, Chow White, I think we make a pretty good team. Everything was going all right, until suddenly, there was a knock on the door. I'll get it. He opened the door and was greeted by an old woman with white hair and a black cloak, carrying a basket full of apples.
Good morning, lad.
Good morning. What brings you here in the forest?
Well, I was trying to sell my apples to the people in the village, but they didn't want them. They just continued walking, minding their own business and completely forgot about little old me. So, I decided to go to the forest and see if there is anyone who would want my delicious apples. And somehow I came across this cottage. From what I heard, you must be a prince.
Why, yes I am. Well, I was anyway. It's a long story though.
In that case, today's your lucky day, because I have a special apple for you. Here it is, go on now. Have a bite of this delicious apple.
No thank you. I just had breakfast not too long ago, so I'm not hungry.
Nonsense! Nonsense! Come now, lad. You can't possibly turn down a nice-looking apple.
Well, okay. I guess I could take a bite.
That's the spirit.
Chow chow! Chow chow chow!
Chow White, what's the matter?
Chow chow! Chow 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 chow! Chow chow! Chow 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 chow! Chow chow! Chow chow chow! Chow chow chow! Chow chow chow!
Pay no attention to that chow, my dear. Just have a bite of the apple, and you won't regret it.
Tell you what, Chow White, I'll just take one bite of this apple, and I'll show you that it's fine. Okay. That's my girl. When he was given the apple, Shadow Black just stared at it for a minute or two, until he took a bite. Surprisingly enough, it tasted really good. It was sweet. It was juicy. It was so delicious. This is really good. See, Chow White, it's not so bad, was it? Suddenly, Shadow Black began to feel that something was not right. He felt that somehow, a piece of an apple got stuck in his throat. He looked into it and discovered that there was a liquid sleeping potion inside the fruit. It was then he realized that the peddler tricked him. He had bitten a poisoned apple. With as much energy as he could muster, Shadow Black tried coughing up the piece of an apple from his throat, but it was too late. Poor Shadow Black took his last breath and fell onto the floor with a bitten apple in his hand.
Chow chow! Chow 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 chow!
Oh my, one of my apples must be poison. I should have known. Oh wait, I know. No way, I'm not a peddler.
I'm King Eggman, ruler of the ultimate kingdom, and I shall be the most handsome of all the land. Now that Shadow Black is down, we will never get in my way again. Sleep well, sweet prince. It is one big sleep you will never awaken from.
Chow White's eyes filled with tears as she mourned her dearest friend. Not realizing that he was actually asleep, she began to scream for help. Meanwhile, at the village, Cream Orange, Cosmo Lime and Cheese Sky Blue were allowing the customers into the bakery. It was then that Cheese Sky Blue heard a noise. It was a screech. It was a cry for help. It came from Chow White. When he heard Chow White scream, Cheese Sky Blue could tell that something went horribly wrong in their cottage. He had to tell the others.
What is it, Cheese? Shadow Black is in danger. We better tell our friends and then go back home right away.
The commoners ran to their cottage as fast as they could, but when they got home, they found Chow White weeping next to the unconscious prince, and a bitten apple on the floor.
Chow White, what happened? Chow White, settle down. Slow down and tell us what happened to Shadow Black.
It was King Eggman. I knew it.
Whoa, there's some green stuff in the apple.
It appeared that King Eggman dipped the apple into the sleeping potion, causing Shadow Black to fall asleep. Don't worry, Chow White. We'll get him out of it. I'm sure we will.
Once they managed to place Shadow Black on one of their beds, the commoners tried to figure out how they could get him to wake up.
Since you woke him up with your mystic melody before, maybe you could do it again, Lavinia?
Okay. Here goes nothing. Strange. It worked last night.
Maybe we should give him a tickle. I have a feather here, Cheese and Chow White. Tickle him. Tickle, 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 tickle. He doesn't seem to be laughing at all. Maybe you should pour some cold water on him.
Yeah, that might get Shadow Black to wake up.
I'm way ahead of you guys. Here it goes. No matter how hard we tried to get him to wake up, nothing is working. What do we do now?
I guess we're gonna have to wait until he wakes up.
They waited and waited and waited, day after day, week after week, month after month, and the poor prince was still under an enchanted slumber. Chow White made a promise to herself that she would never leave her dearest friend's side. So, she built a cocoon around herself near the bed he was lying on, and there she would stay, until somehow, she could find a way to help break the spell. A few months later, after Shadow Black ate the poisoned apple, everything was quiet. Not a word was spoken, not a single movement happened. But one day, something marvelous happened. The cocoon burst open, and out came a princess. She was dazzling, she was elegant, she was beautiful.
Who are you?
Lavinia Green, don't you recognize me? I was the Cho who helped Shadow Black a long time ago. I'm his friend.
You You are?
And you must be Joe White.
Yes, but my real name is Rouge White.
Rouge White. That's a nice name. Yes, it's really lovely.
Thank you. I have always liked it.
Rouge White, will you help us wake Shadow Black up? I mean, it's been a few months since he had the poisoned apple from King Eggman. Long story, though.
No worries, Sonic Blue. I know.
Okay. Anyway, can you help?
Of course I can. I helped Shadow Black before, and I want to help him again.
Not a moment left to lose. Rouge White knelt down beside the bed where Shadow Black was sleeping on, and gently kissed him on the lips. Then, after all this time, Shadow Black finally opened his eyes. The curse was broken. It feels like I have been asleep forever. I think I got a really bad stomachache after that apple. Have we met before?
We have met when I was just a Cho. Shadow Black hits me. I was Cho White, but my real name is Rouge White.
It is you. On that day, Shadow Black returned to the Ultimate Kingdom, and with the help of the commoners and his lady love, he took back his home and overthrew King Eggman off of the throne. Soon afterwards, Shadow Black and Rouge White were pronounced man and wife, as well as king and queen. The commoners were also awarded for the assistance of the new king and queen, that they were given their own royal status. Sonic Blue, Knuckles Red, and Emmy Pink became knights. Tails Yellow was pronounced the king and queen's personal craftsman, and Lavinia Green became a maid of honor. Cosmo Lime and Cream Orange were pronounced ladies in waiting, and Cheese Sky Blue became a chow in waiting. After he was overthrown, former King Eggman was sentenced to life in the dungeon for trying to bring his stepson down twice. Metal Sonic and Princess Omelette were given the same time as the former king because of their involvement in his schemes.
Your Highness, would you like a piece of my bread?
Shut up, Metal Sonic.
Okay then.
Daddy, would you like to have a piece of my braid?
I would love to have it. Thank you, dear.
And so King Shadow Black, his wife Queen Rouge White, and their royal friends ruled the Ultimate Kingdom with peace and happiness. Gone were the days of despair and darkness during King Eggman's reign, and here to stay were the days of hope and light. And so, the newly king and queen, their friends, and the people of the Ultimate Kingdom lived happily ever after. The end. Wow, this story was amazing. What do you think, kids? Good night, little ones. Mission accomplished. Babysitting is not my cup of tea, but tonight, it was surely worth it. I'm feeling a little sleepy myself. I guess I could go for a few minutes of shut-eye.